Hey, good morning everyone. Happy Wednesday. Rob here from Southwest Florida Television. Cloudy, overcast morning. 65 degrees right now. Expecting a high today of around 75. Still seeing those colors of sunrise. Those soft pastel colors this morning. That water's picking up kind of a teal color this morning. Pretty peaceful out here this morning. I'm not seeing a lot of shells out here this morning. A couple hours away from low tide. It's looking down to the southeast there, where the sun's going to be rising, right in that area, right in there. Some neat cloud patterns there. Pretty calm out here this morning. Again, there's a little snowy egret walking along beside me. Good morning. Isn't that beautiful? Those colors. Beautiful this morning. I wanted to just walk down here quick to this little area that they tried to rope off here. All these old tree roots down here, but sometimes some neat shells get caught up in them. And I don't see anything right now, though. I really don't see a lot of shells here. A lot of just tiny little broken shells. Not much of anything out here on the beach this morning. A couple little sandpipers running around here in front of me. I don't know if you can see them. See them over here? There's a couple there. A couple over there. right down by the water here. Right there, the little sandpipers scurrying about their business. I don't like staying in one place very long. That's the longest I've ever stay in one place. Must be something really good to eat there. Cute little birds, the little sandpipers. Not many people out here with me this morning. Less than a handful out here from what I can see. Nice to see some clouds in the sky. I like the clear mornings, but I also like the clouds. Some interesting cloud formations. No red tide again. Good news. Our new governor got sworn in yesterday, and he is making big promises to put an end to this pollution from the Lake O, the discharges. Gonna find solutions. I hope he stays true to his word. One little cockle shell sitting here on the beach. One little cockle shell sitting down there all by itself. I miss seeing our dolphins. I don't know what they're up to. They're either getting up super early and swimming by before I get out here, or they're sleeping in and coming out later. A lot of beach here this morning with the low tide. It's 66 degrees right now. Only gonna get up to around 75. Whoopsie daisy. This gimbal has been acting up on me here. Not staying level. It's looking down to the south. Beautiful out here. Blue sky peeking through between the clouds. Good morning. Yeah, it's so quiet out here. No people walking by, just a couple people passed me. Not very busy out here this morning. Not much activity out here. Could really use a nice dolphin sighting. Let's shake things up. There's one pelican flying by here. Still seeing those yellows and oranges, getting a little color from sunrise down there. Although the sun is rising over in this area. Still making for some nice colors down to the south there. Interesting color on the water today. It's got that kind of that teal color going this morning. It's because of the sky. Not finding a lot of shells. I haven't really seen much of anything in the way of shells here this morning. Just all broken shells. Old shells. There's an old faded out turkey wing shell. Not much left of that one. Pretty faded out. Pitted and faded out. That's an old turkey wing. We're already up into area 4. We started down in area 2 this morning. See some fighting conch shells out in the water. Couple little birds out there on the sandbar. Bunch of little sandpipers out there. Little sandpipers running around doing their sandpiping. I call them little beach mice. They run around like little mice on the beach. One person out here shelling, trying to shell. He's looking really close and hard here, spending a lot of time. He's probably looking for shark's teeth this morning, because the shells are nowhere to be found. Looking for shark's teeth this morning?
No, I'm mostly olives and augers. And
you finding anything?
mostly just
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
It's all these little ones this morning. Oh, you got a nice little bag of stuff already. Oh yeah.
it's mostly just small stuff.
The little babies. Yeah, some nice little olives.
I think that's what they call a golden.
Yeah,
It's not a lettered. And then I've got whatever these are. And then I got a few augers.
Nice. Yep, it's all those little ones. People just walk right by all the little ones.
Oh, yeah.
All the time. Well, good deal.
Okay.
See you later. Have a good one. Yeah, there are lots of tiny little shells out here if you look close. But but they're few and far between right now. Those big pockets of shells that were on the beach have slowly been washed away by the changing tides. But you never know. I'll still keep an eye open for something down here. I hate going home with empty pockets. That rarely happens, but it does happen on occasion. Give the tide another hour or so to go out, and the shelling might be a little better. And you can get out a little further on these sandbars. But so far, it's just little bitty shells busted up, broken up just along the shoreline. Our fighting conchs. You can always find the fighting conchs down buried in the sand a lot of times. You'll just see the points of them sticking out. There's a fighting conch down there. It's all covered in sand. Darn it, I was hoping maybe it was a live one, but nope. Did what? Oh yeah, they're finding really tiny ones now. Little tiny shark's teeth. You guys just look really close for them. Because there's so many of these little stones look like them.
Yes.
You know, they got that triangle shape.
Yeah.
Broken shells. What is that? Oh, I thought somebody's glasses were buried down here. Yeah, there's so many little things that look like shark's teeth along the beach. It's really hard to distinguish them half the time. You know, shark's teeth are just little black, triangular looking little things. We got so many little rocks and stones, shells, broken shells that look like shark's teeth, even little pieces of wood. It's just one of those things. The more of them you find, the better you get at finding them, I guess. But they're really small. Most of them are small here. On occasion, you'll find some big ones, but not too often. Further up to the north of us, this shark tooth hunting is better on the beaches up around Venice. That's a great place to go looking for them. Boy, I've never seen the beach so empty of shells. It's been a while. I have seen it empty of shells, but it's been a while. There's been a lot of people though out here picking them up. Now that we're in our season, a lot more people at the beach. So I'm sure that has something to do with it. It's not like the summer when I can come out here in the morning and have the place to myself. That sun is really hidden behind the clouds. It's right up in there, right up there. Boy, just nothing out here on this sandbar. Nothing. Look at that. Nothing, nothing. I don't see any sand dollars. Usually we can find a couple sand dollars out here. I am not seeing anything. Wow. this one cockle shell down here. This has been around for a while now. Just kind of floating around this area up here, the north end of Area 4. It's been out in the water, on the beach, back out in the water, on the beach. That one shell there, I've seen it for like 4 days in a row now. Well, I think this might be one of those mornings that I get skunked. I'm not gonna walk home with a shell. Of our little white ibis here. That dead crab. Looks like a dead crab. What a shame. Yep. Still evidence that the red tide is out there in the Gulf. Still seeing dead crabs washing up on the beach. What a shame. There are so many dead fish out in the Gulf. Dead fish, dead crabs. The bottom of the Gulf is just littered because of the red tide. They'll eventually decompose. There's a piece of a moon shell down there. Oh no, sweet potatoes. Sweet potatoes. That's a nice big moonie. I'm not going home with empty pockets. Get the sand out of it. Come on, gimbal. That's a nice big blue-eyed Paul Newman moon shell. Blue eyes. See that blue eye? Boy, that's a beauty. That was 3/4 of the way buried in the sand here. I just saw the eye sticking up. That is a beautiful moon shell. That is a beauty. Wow. Awesome. Well, didn't get skunked. I got one. I love it. Love it, love it. Will I get 2 shells? I don't care. That's a really nice moon shell. Wow. Just goes to show no matter how much time you spend out here shelling, you can't find everything. Several people walked right past that. And I really thought it was a broken one, to be honest with you. I thought it was just going to be a piece of one. When I pulled that up out of the sand, I was ecstatic. That was incredible. It was doing a very good job of hiding down here in the rocks. Trying to get the gimbal to work here. It almost looked like one of these stones down here. Good morning. Well, was that my lucky find for the day? If so, I'll take it. Hey, if you enjoy these beach walks, tell your friends about Southwest Florida Television. Obviously, some mornings are more exciting than others. This morning's a very quiet morning out here. Still beautiful though. I'll take it. I still enjoy everybody getting together here in the morning over their cup of coffee. I don't get paid to do these beach walks. If anybody wants to send a little tip, a little contribution, it's always appreciated. Every little bit helps. Now that we're going to be tipping our flight attendants, you should tip your beach walker. Anyway, you can always find a link to my PayPal account here in the description of this post if you want to send something. And thank you. You can also watch a replay of these videos here on Facebook and on YouTube. I will generally post at least one photo from my morning beach walk on Facebook and include a link to the YouTube video. Sometimes it's a little better quality. Hey, another little moon shell, little shark eye. Cool. Cool, cool. I want to show you something here real quick. Get that other big one. I'm going to show you. Hang on a sec. Get him. Look at the size of that one I picked up earlier. And you can easily see now between the two moons. See how that one on the right, the big one, has the blue eye? That's a Paul, they call that the Paul Newman. You can really see how the blue, if there's more sun, you'd see more of the blue in there. And that's a regular little shark eye down there, or moon shell. Two nice little moon shells though. That was a great find right there, the big one. Especially with all the people that have walked by me shelling. I'm surprised I found anything. I'm really surprised. There's a little lightning whelk out here in the water. Looks like it's pretty beaten up. A little lightning whelk. Where are you going, Gimbal? The lightning whelk shell. Nice colors on it though, even though it is chipped up here. piece of a fighting conch shell, just like a little slice of a fighting conch. You can find some interesting pieces of coral out here too on the beach. There's a neat piece. Let me wash the sand off it. A lot of people just pick up the corals. That's a nice piece of coral there. One of our park rangers might be interested in having that for her little educational talks. It's a nice little piece of coral. It's like a big piece of worm rock out in the water here. Looks like a big piece of worm rock. Let me see here. A lot of little stones here. Yeah. Look at that. Look at that piece of worm rock. Wow. Yeah, I gotta get back up on the beach. Look at that piece of worm rock. That is huge. That is a big, look at all the shells embedded in it. Wow. Look how big that thing is. It's pretty darn heavy too. All kinds of neat little shells in there. It's like a little moon shell maybe right in there. Wow. Nice piece of worm rock. I don't know what all else is out there in the water. Unfortunately, I'm wearing blue jeans, so I'm not going to walk out there too far. I do see a lot of our little fighting conch shells. One of our little, that's a medium-sized fighting conch there. Beautiful little shells. Well, I think I'm going to turn around and head back down the beach. Kind of neat. We still have some of those yellows and oranges of sunrise down there, down to the south. Just because of the humidity, I guess. Kind of interesting. There's a little tiny baby lightning whelk down there. Just a little tiny baby. That's an old one, all faded. Hardly any waves here this morning. So calm. Amazing how different it is every morning, isn't it? Every morning we come out here, it's just so different. Gotta look and make sure these are all stones and not shells. You could very easily miss a murex shell, a moon shell, if it's just turned the wrong way. They blend right in with the broken shells and rocks. A lot of times they're pretty well buried, and you'll just see a little piece of one sticking up. Always check wherever there's little ridges. That's where the shells sometimes get caught up. See this little ridge down here? You just never know. Darn, this gimbal is just acting really weird. If you dig along here, you might find something down here. That's a good place to dig when you find these little ridges like that, where the tide has come up and pushed things into the sand. Unfortunately, I just don't have all morning to sit there digging. But if you're gonna spend a day at the beach, there's a spot to look. This worm rock is just so neat looking. Look at that. The worm tubes. That's a little piece. We found a huge piece earlier. The little worm tubes there on the worm rock. Well, kind of striking out here. 2 moon shells. That's all I got this morning, but I'll take it. I'm happy. Good morning. How are you? Hi. Hey. Oh, sweet. Thank you. Well, I can't say I didn't come out and try. I made an attempt to find some shells this morning and see our dolphins. Looks like Mike and Mary up here looking for their fossils. Fossils, beach glass, shark's teeth, arrowheads. They find all kinds of neat things out here. They come out here religiously. Beach combing when they're visiting, when they're down from New Jersey. Some ibis just flew over. A whole big flock of them. Yeah, they're going off into the woods. Well, maybe not. They split up.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you on this cloudy day?
I'm all right. Not finding much.
No.
A couple shells, that was it.
One
Get
sand
a
dollar.
oh, you found a sand dollar. That's nice.
Yeah.
That tide's gonna get a bit lower.
Yes, 2 more hours.
You might flip that over. They're so neat.
Aren't
the,
they?
The patterns on them when you find them. People are so used to seeing them all bleached out, you know,
Right.
in white. When you first find them, they're amazing, incredible. That's a good one. That's a nice one.
Yeah.
In good shape. Don't break it.
Yeah, I know.
That's the hardest part about picking sand dollars up.
Yeah, they break easily.
Yep. Did the boss find anything?
I don't think so.
Uh-oh.
Separated for a little while.
Oh, okay. That was a nice sand dollar. Any luck this morning? Nothing. Huh? I know, it's so weird.
I thought it was rather funny. I said, it's like nobody's here.
Yeah.
Did they wake up
It's
yet?
just, well, it's so gloomy. A lot
Yeah,
of
it
people don't come out unless it's sunny.
Yeah. No,
Well,
didn't
there's-
find anything.
There's not much. I found a couple moon shells. That's
That's
about
pretty.
it. And
That's-
yeah,
that's
I
a
got
pretty
this for
piece.
one of the rangers, this piece of coral.
That's a nice piece.
Yep.
Yeah.
She
nice
does little educational talks with the
Good,
kids, so
good.
she was looking for some corals.
Good, yes. There's a big chunk right there. You see that little blob on the bar right there? I just picked it up with my foot. It's a piece of brain coral.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, something like a brain. It's right there where that blob is in the middle there. Yeah, come on.
The blob.
Yeah, the blob.
Which blob?
Yeah, there's a lot of blobs.
Thank God I'm not standing down there and she's pointing to me. The blob.
Yeah, I was.
I see a couple
digging-
blobs.
Yeah, I know. I was digging around with my foot and I saw it. So. But she might be interested in that because it's a different type of coral. It's
Uh-huh.
not it's
Right.
not the branch, it's a whole different variety of coral. So we're getting closer to the blob.
Getting closer to that blob sticking up there. Is that the blob you're talking about?
I think that's the blob.
That's funny.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
yeah, they go rinse it off.
that now is when all the dolphins will come by, and I need both hands.
Yeah, this is that, it's kind of like, it's not quite rain coral.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
Rain has more of the wiggles in it.
Right.
This is that other type.
Oh, that's, you know what that is? It's the base of this.
You're right.
See,
You're
it's-
right. Here,
it's-
put that guy
Yeah,
right
see,
on top of there.
It
There
goes
we go.
just like that on there. That's
That-
actually the base of it.
That is.
That's cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna keep this one. This is more interesting than that one.
Okay. All right.
But
you didn't like my blob.
you got a
That's
little
all right.
extra exercise this morning.
I'll leave it for the next
There you go. See you later, Mary. Brain coral. That's an interesting looking stuff. Brain coral. But no, I usually don't pick up the corals and keep them. It's kind of sad. The reason we find the corals on the beach is because the coral reefs are dying and the pieces of coral are breaking off. But I just came across this nice little piece this morning, and I know one of our rangers was looking for corals not too long ago for her classes that she holds here at the park, educating people about the different things you find out in our water, so I thought I'd give that to her. There's Bill up there looking for sand dollars and shark's teeth and digging up the conch shells. The old fighting conch shells, and putting them up on the beach for our visitors. There's lots of them out here on the sandbars. Sadly, they're all dead. Anything interesting? Just conch shells. Nice shark's tooth. Nice one.
Just right over here.
Oh, that's the one I put over there for you.
That's a good one.
I just put that there for
At
you.
least put a bigger one.
Oh, okay.
How you
Gosh.
doing? How are you?
Good.
It'll be cold in the morning, man.
Yeah, another chilly morning, that's for
Yeah, we
sure.
got 2 cold ones coming.
Well, I'm surprised you found that tooth there.
Yeah, back in here.
Nice. Nice find.
Yeah, we're digging out some conch.
You going south? Oh, is that a live cockle?
No, I just dug those out for some people. I find them, I throw them up there so somebody can
Oh.
get them.
There you go.
While I was digging for those, I found this.
Really?
Yeah, that's what I'm
That's pretty funny. Digging for cockles.
Now if I find stuff, I'll throw it up for the people.
Oh, yeah, that's what I do a lot of times.
Here, back here. There's another one.
Yep.
They come along and they get them.
I'd sure like to see some live ones.
I haven't seen anything live since
There,
I came down
yeah,
here.
there's not. I haven't seen anything since August.
Yeah.
No, remember how we used to have the sea stars just
Everywhere.
everywhere? Nothing.
Since November 28th, I've seen a total of 0 live stuff.
Yeah.
I haven't seen a live sand dollar.
Nope.
Nothing. Or any fish.
Oh, there's fish out here.
Yeah, this little guy's some
Oh no, I've seen lots of bigger
big ones up
fish.
there?
Yeah. In the past week, I haven't though.
Yeah. We'll keep looking.
Yep.
Have a good one.
All right. Good luck, Bill. A friend of mine was just telling me yesterday he was out fishing, and the triple head, or the triple tails, he was just amazed at how many triple tail he saw finally out in the Gulf. Unfortunately, they were too small. They've got to be 18 inches to keep, and they were all just under 18. Good morning. But he said there are masses of triple tail out there. he was just seeing schools and schools and schools of triple tail. So that's a good sign. Hopefully our fish are starting to repopulate out there. We haven't seen any dolphins since, I believe, the 2nd of January. So it's been about a week since our last dolphin sighting out here during the beach walk. They've been spotted out here. We have just not seen them during our beach walks. I miss seeing those guys with their little babies. What's going to be in store for us tomorrow morning out here? What's it going to look like? Temperature's supposed to be dropping. There's going to be a front moving through this afternoon. Not an extreme cold front. It's supposed to be cooler tomorrow. If it's too cold, I don't think I'm going to come out here. When I say cold, when it gets down into the mid-50s and below, that's cold for me, for a Floridian. And we don't even, when it starts out that cold on the beach in the morning, we don't see too many of our snowbird friends out here either. Especially if it's windy. It's going to be a nice clear day though tomorrow. Good morning. So that's a big plus. The highs in the mid-60s, I believe, is what the forecast is for tomorrow. The air and water temperature are going to be right about the same. Well, I looked out, I saw a big splash, and there was a pelican diving into the water. I thought it was a dolphin, darn it. You can just see the pelican taking off there, way off in the distance. Just leaving the frame. There's a whole bunch of little white ibis again up here. You've been seeing them pretty much every morning now. See them up ahead of me. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 8 or 9. 9. White ibis. Scooting along. Hey, if you enjoy these morning beach walks, please tell your friends about them. Hit the share button. Make sure you like and follow Southwest Florida Television. If you're thinking about visiting Naples, check out Nonstop Naples Facebook page, Nonstop Naples. If you're looking for a nice little hotel, 99 room hotel, nice clean rooms, nice free continental breakfast, check out the Inn of Naples. The Inn of Naples, centrally located. All the rooms are recently remodeled. Great hotel, great people. The Inn of Naples. And as always, I don't get paid to do this. I enjoy coming out here and bringing all you great people together here on Facebook. If you want to make a little contribution, it's always appreciated. It helps pay the phone bill. It's always needed, believe me. You know how it is with money. There's always something that pops up. But if you do want to send something, you can find a link to my PayPal account here in the description of this post. Thank you. It's kind of funny now. Our flight attendants are asking for tips. Pretty amazing. Figured I might as well ask for tips, huh? Just kind of watching the white ibis. That's about the most excitement we've had this morning during this beach walk, is following these white ibis along. And now they're coming up onto the beach. Oh, now they're going back to the water. I guess I headed them off at the pass here. Oh, this gimbal is just acting really weird. I'm actually going to reset it here, I think. Huh. That's just floating in space. There it goes. Yeah, it is not acting normal here. The gimbal is what I use to steady the iPhone here. It's not doing a very good job this morning. I don't know why. Starting to clear a little bit here. Starting to see some blue sky up to the north. Not much though. Well, thanks for watching. For Southwest Florida Television, I'm Rob Stan. God bless.